All right, guys, we got a fresh one today, and I cannot wait to dive into this. And I want you guys to tell me how you feel in the comments after this one, because this is a big issue for a lot of men. Okay, I'm so serious. Let's watch this and we'll see.
So, this is my first time ever making a video for social media that I am going to post for the masses, but I just felt so compelled to make this video. I thought about it a lot, and I just felt like I needed to do that. So I needed to talk about this. So, and don't mind me, I am at a freezing golf course, work today, but I just felt like it was important to share this. So yesterday I was out mowing my yard, and I live at a house on a four-way stop. So my house is right on the corner of a four-way stoplight, and that is not fun for a lot of reasons, but this reason being like this specific reason. So bear in mind, I had already mowed the backyard and had been doing yard work all day. It was hot. I was sweaty and gross with a messy bun. I do not wear makeup 99.9% of the time unless I am on site working, which is like once a month maybe. So yeah, I'm just trying to give some context here. Tank top because it was hot, and loose fit Nike runner shorts, and literally muck boots up to the middle of my calf. So in the front yard mowing the lawn. And some other context is I love to mow the lawn. It is one of my therapeutic things. I've been this way since I was a kid. I was in charge of mowing the lawn when I was younger, and I love it so much. It is just really therapeutic for me. It gets me in my zone. The sounds, just every sound being drowned out by the sound of the mower and the vibration of the mower, just clouding every sense. It is like, and it's like instant gratification of just like, look how beautiful my lawn is. So I love it. And I'm mowing in the front yard, and all of a sudden I hear honking and screaming, and I am immediately like pulled out of this therapeutic zone, and I'm super startled. First off, like, I'm startled. I say some curse words because I'm startled, like, oh, F. And I look up, and it is these two men in a big Suburban at the stoplight, which is literally like 20 feet from me, yelling at me, hollering at me, waving at me, trying to get my attention, and thinking that that's like what I want. And I just feel like I just want to mow my lawn. I want to mow my lawn without being harassed.
Okay, guys, if you haven't figured it out by now, then you never will. So I'll go ahead and say it for you guys. This is the type of woman that should be avoided at all costs. Okay, period. This is the type of woman that when I hear her speak, I literally throw up in my mouth a little bit. Okay. She thinks that she is so important, that she is so special. Okay. And then she literally says that she's being harassed. Okay. She's feeling like she's harassed. Now, here's the issue with that I have with that. Okay. Nobody can read her mind. Nobody knows that she's this, she's that. Is she in a relationship or not? The fact that she's even getting attention, she should be grateful for it, if I'm just being honest. Okay. Period. Because she's not. Okay. I'm not even going to go there. I'm not even going to go there, but let's just stop it right there. Okay. She should feel, I would think, honored that somebody would give you attention. But like I said before, guys, men aren't mind readers. All right. Women expect men to read their minds and know their whole life story. The whole reason why guys say anything, if they are trying to give a woman attention, is to find out if this person is available or not. Come on, man. So you mean to tell me that you're that upset and you feel like you're truly being violated because some guys are giving you attention? Let's continue.
Without being catcalled, without feeling objectified, I guess. And I feel like the majority of men most likely will be like, well, take it as a compliment. You looked good. Like, good for you. And maybe some of the women as well, but I feel like a lot of the women could agree with me that we just want to exist without existing for you.
Wow, that's a mouthful right there. We just want to exist without existing for you. Like I said, guys, before, let me reiterate. You're not that special. Okay? You're not that special. All right? Anyone who thinks like this with a mindset like this, guys, they actually want the attention. This is what she chose to get on social media about, guys. She woke up one morning and said, you know what? I'm going to wake up and I'm going to jump on TikTok and I'm going to make a video about this. I mean, you can't make this up. This is ridiculous. Okay? It is. Women, the whole reason women exist are for men, guys. All right? Newsflash. Here we go. Let's go all the way back to the beginning of time, shall we, if we must. All right. If we're being technical here. All right. If that's what it is. But just those words out of her mouth, guys, it made me sick. It made me sick to hear it because, man, whoever it is, they can have you. And I'm sure most people watching this would probably agree with that. But this is what we have to deal with. This is what a lot of men have to deal with out here when they're trying to be nice, when they're trying to give someone a compliment, when they're trying to show someone attention. Okay. Yeah. Straight up. If you're married or you have a significant other and a guy happens to hit on you because he doesn't know. The whole point of finding out is to do that so that you can then correct and let them know, okay, well, thank you, but I am married or I have a boyfriend. Fine, cool. End of sentence. Moving on, right? And that's it. But she's the chick that you would go hit on and she would call security. She would make a huge fit. She would blow a stack. She's the type of female that's in the gym. And if you look in her direction, she's the one that's going to turn to you and say, what are you staring at? That's the type of chick this is, guys. The one who claims they don't want attention, but wants attention. Yeah, these women are so broken. Let's continue.
And, there's always the number one saying, or I guess rebuttal, when somebody talks about sexual harassment or just harassment in general or assault, like sexual assault, things like that. What was she doing? What was she wearing? How was she acting? What was she saying? Things like that. I was literally just existing. I was doing yard work. I was mowing the lawn and not looking great doing it. And the immediate feeling of, first off, being startled, which is not a good feeling. Your heart rate jumps, all of the things, but also the spiraling thoughts that I feel like a lot of men out there don't understand, but a lot of women do. My first thought is, I'm home alone. My husband and my son are out running errands. I'm in my front yard feeling exposed now. And what if this Suburban with these two men in it circle around the block? Because it would be so easy for them to do that. What if they circle back around and holler at me some more and see if I'm still out there? I was not even halfway done. Or what if they circle around and pull into my driveway and they think that this is an invitation to approach me, talk to me, maybe, take that opportunity. And I think that it's something that women so often deal with, and it's always brushed to the side of like, well, take it as a compliment. Like, no, I don't want to.
You see where she's taking this? Do you see what I mean, guys? They didn't do any of those things, but she said, I can't help but think, what if? See, women, a lot of women, I'm not going to say all, but a lot of women live by this philosophy. Okay. The what if. Okay. They make up elaborate scenarios in their head. Okay. And if I'm being honest, part of me thinks that she wants these things to happen. Part of me wants to think that she wants these guys to take it a step further. Okay. She may be daydreaming. She may be fantasizing about this, guys. This is how sick a lot of these women are in their heads. All right. I'm not saying all, but for her to say what she's saying now, from taking a guy or two guys who were trying to get her attention and turning it into a potential sexual harassment case or whatever it is, guys, that is the issue with a lot of these women out here. That's the problem, because they think that, oh, he looked in my direction, he wants to harass me, he wants to, saying, do things to me, he wants to do all the, you know what I mean? Come on, man, just stop it. All right. And then you talk about where you live on a 4-way street. I mean, you guys decided to move there. Okay. Nobody told you to buy a house on the corner of a 4-way street. Okay. Just stop it. You're looking crazy out here right now. You look stupid right now, but let's continue.
I want to exist, and I want to do yard work without existing for you. I want to be able to have peace of mind doing something I love to do, which sounds silly, but it's a chore that is like my favorite chore, without feeling like eyes are on me. And I know I live at a 4-way stop, but like, why is that an invitation to holler at me?
Why is it not an invitation to holler at you? Those men did not know you were in a relationship. Those men did not know you were married. See, that's the thing. She's making it seem like these guys knew who she was. They knew she was in a relationship or she was married. And they said, you know what? We're going to make cat calls at her anyway. That's the issue that I have, guys, looking at this. She's trying to feel important, but she's not important. Do you understand that? Okay. In her tiny mind, she really wants to be important. That's what I'm saying. I think she really wants to feel this way. I think she wants to be looked at and desired in certain ways, guys. That's the truth. Why else would you make a random video about this? Why? Why would you make a video about this? Nobody really gives a damn about, okay, you and how you look while you're mowing your lawn. Okay. They don't. I don't want to see you in whatever you were wearing and mowing a lawn. It does nothing for me. Women need to stop doing this shit, man. I'm just keeping it real. Just stop it. Okay. Because they love turning things that are nothing into a bunch of everything. Fluff, guys. I just really hate women like this, guys. It just disturbs me to no end. Let's continue.
Why is that an invitation to make me feel so exposed and uncomfortable? Why can't I just exist without existing for you? And that's my rant.
I'm going to stop it right there because, I can't listen to her speak another word. She keeps saying, why can't she exist without existing for you? Like I said, guys, whoever she's talking to is not in the building. They're not there, guys. Nobody, they're not there. Okay. You have to exist. Okay. And walk around and people are going to see you if people have eyes. So what are you saying? You want men to go blind when they walk past you because you decide to put on whatever you think is, I guess, revealing. Okay. If you think it's revealing, why are you putting it on? You know what I mean? I don't understand. Why don't you just go out there and put on some sweats and, top and bottom sweatsuit and just go out there and do your thing. If that's how you truly feel. Okay. That sounds like a personal problem, if I'm being honest, guys. Okay. If you're feeling eyes on you that you don't want on you and things of that nature, that sounds like that's something that you have an issue with. Okay. Period. You live on a four-way street. People are going to drive by. People are going to see you out there. So, like I said, you might as well put this same setting and go to a gym. Same thing. I feel that I don't want to exist, have to exist for you. I'm just coming to work out and da. Okay. Work out at home then. Work out privately then. Okay. I don't understand these issues that they claim, that these fake issues that they claim they have, when they can easily be solved with doing a couple things here, a couple things there, guys. And no one's the wiser. And then on top of all of that, she decides to put a rant video on TikTok about this. And she doesn't even see how stupid she looks right now, how dumb she looks, how dumb this video looks. She doesn't even understand it. But you know what? I'm going to do one better. I'm going to put this video out and hopefully this channel blows up. Hopefully this goes viral. It may not go viral this week. It may not go viral next year, but hopefully one day someone picks this video up and she finds out and she can see how dumb she looks, guys, because I'm just exposing the stupid. All right. I really am. This has got to stop. It's ridiculous. But anyway, that's going to do it for the video. I want to thank everybody for coming and watching the content, guys. If you enjoy it, please consider subscribing and hitting that like button, guys. This is a small channel and I'm trying to grow the community. But that being said, though, I will see you guys in the next video.